Ça passe, Nabule, que hola sere.
Hello.
Welcome to Miami, Acere, man. We're Northwest Miami, guys, the hood. We just hopped on over from 103rd and the 79th. We're gonna roll through Miami at night, Friday night, 11 o'clock at night. Very dangerous neighborhood we're about to roll through on 32nd and 79th, I believe. 103rd turns into 79th. We're still on 103rd. But these are the real streets of Miami. We're gonna go into the more high crime areas of Miami and show you guys what the real streets of Miami look like on a Friday at 11 o'clock at night. So we're gonna try to stay safe out here. You never know in the inner city what type of crap goes on at night. So far, a lot of erratic driving and stuff like that. But we'll head into the city and see what it looks like. The purpose of these videos is to educate people, and a lot of people actually do it for entertainment. But of course, usually we don't get too many complaints. Whoa!
What's the hell?
There's motorcycles racing. Just before I turned the video on, I missed it by like 2 seconds.
Oh no, you always miss it.
They always miss the good stuff.
Yeah.
Like the best stuff is always right outside of video.
Like right before you click play.
Yeah. But Northwest Miami at night. Let's see what the real streets look like. This area is still a little bit commercial. This is 27th. We can take 27th time.
Carrie P. Meek.
You want my quick on the airphone?
Boulevards, right there.
Yes.
I'll leave everything within your grasp.
Let's see what 27 does. This goes right through Brown Sub and all that. And Little Havana. Let's go through here. I don't think we're quite in Miami city limits yet. Well, look, I just know that as soon as you turn into Miami city limits, it immediately comes like.
Well, if you're in Dade County, you are in Miami.
Yeah. Liberty Square and all that, Brown Sub. Let me click on Miami and see if we're within city limits yet. Yeah, we're still outside of city limits. We're still kind of by Hialeah. And we should have just kept going the other way.
Whatever.
Kind of north of Miami city limits.
Okay.
But yeah, anyways, we're heading into Miami. We're still outside of city limits. Brown Sub's not within Miami city limits. A lot of people that live in Miami don't even know that, bro. I had people that are from Miami in the last video arguing with me. Brown Sub is not Miami city limits.
It's Brownsville.
Yeah, which is not part of Miami city limits.
Brownsville, Florida.
Yeah. People don't even, like, people that live there were arguing with me. It's just like, how do you live in a place? Dude, there's a lot of girls walking in Miami at night. That girl's walking for real. You see her?
Yeah.
She's got the wig and the high heels. That's crazy, bro. Like, I didn't even, like, there's been a lot more, there's been an increase in that lately. Like, see, that girl too, dude, for real.
Oh.
This is like an OBT out here. There's girls walking. That's crazy. I've never
old
even.
School.
Yeah, like
style.
the old way. Yeah, like the old way. I didn't even know that was still a thing, bro. Now this is still grabbing me out here. Don't get me wrong. I didn't even know that was still a thing, bro. Like for real.
It's like, what
It started to make a comeback, I guess. Was that girl on this block or one block back? I think she was one block back or two. That's crazy. Was it this block right here where she was at? She was literally standing on the road. That's crazy. It must have been on this block right here.
Yeah.
Dude, that is crazy. They're literally... Bro. Yeah, be careful because there might be somebody like protecting her. This block right here?
Yeah.
She hopping in already?
I think she did.
Dude, that is crazy. I didn't even know they still did that out here. Like, there's literally girls working out here. She was standing in the middle of the road. I don't know where she went.
Yeah.
She was kind of like metal
Here
built.
she is.
She's still there?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. I didn't even know that was still a thing.
Apparently it is.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this does happen in Miami. It's pretty sad, man. I didn't know that this took place in Miami. Okay, she gonna like we saw. He's like, a little on the chubby side, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was a thing. Like, the other girl was doing it too. Mm-hmm. So these cars are pulling U-turns. They're all looking for that. That's sad, you know. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Hey, to each their own. But me, I have so my respect for women goes beyond that. Like, to me, a woman's more than just a body. I couldn't even. There's people like over there, like in Hollywood and stuff. So, what is this, a Presidente?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing, bro. There's a Pollo Tropical right here.
There's a Pollo Tropical like everywhere in Miami.
True that, bro. McDonald's has a good line.
Village Flea Market in Mall.
And in Hialeah, I saw a lot of it too. And like in other visits, I've never seen that. Now, we've been in Hialeah. What shit is this?
79. Excuse
Ew.
me. I'm sorry.
I would never burp.
You burp constantly. And you're probably about to do it right now.
Just did you hear me? There's 79. This goes out into like Northwest Miami. Pretty bad neighborhoods and stuff. My tow mirrors are gonna get knocked the crap out. Let me fix it.
Oh, that's the place they were telling us about. Royal Castle. That's the place they were telling us about. Royal Castle.
Are they supposed to be good?
Yeah.
Or like, oh, yeah, it's like a burger place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, our subscribers are telling us. So this is 79th. So we're not like technically in Miami still. But to me, this has always been Miami. Like in my head, this is Miami already.
We're on Unity Boulevard.
This will take us into Miami. So Miami city limits don't even start
in Miami.
But the swap thing is over here, which is on the other side, the big mall.
The flea market?
Yeah. So we're technically not even in Miami city limits. We're kind of like in a... I have never seen so many women out at night here like that. That's crazy.
That's sad.
That's sad, man. That is definitely sad.
Mm-hmm.
But they look different than other girls in other places. They look all like strung out and kind of like they're just, you know what I mean? Like, that's wild, bro. Actually, since we've been doing these videos, I've only seen that in a few places. And we're out at night in all types of
places.
Where have we seen that? Orlando, kind of. Like I've never even seen Orlando, have we?
I have never even seen it.
I think Orlando, Louisville, Orlando.
We didn't even see it in Louisville.
Not anymore, no. Huh? That's crazy. Those are cops. They drive around with the lights on.
Yep.
See that? Detroit? I don't think I saw it.
Not even in Detroit.
We were on 7 Mile and all that. And like, we did Joy Road.
8 Mile, Joy Road.
We did all that, yeah.
Even
you don't really see that a lot. You really don't.
No.
That's like a thing of the past. I think with the internet, they've kind of like phased that out, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like you can figure that out.
There's a girl. Is that a girl? That's a guy. Not a male. This is the same car from earlier. This guy's looking for... he's got his blinkers on and everything. That's pretty bold, man. You can just... Well, that's a new thing. I've never seen that in Miami. We've been in Miami a lot at night. And, well, in Jacksonville, that... kind of in Jacksonville. Jacksonville.
Kind of.
That's wild. That is definitely something that's like in the last few months became a thing here because it wasn't a thing in the past. Oh, I think it's because they closed down a few of the spots that were illegal.
Oh.
Do you know the pink one that used to be in Hialeah, at the end of Hialeah, Miami Springs? I think they closed that one down and they tore the building down.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a historic building, unfortunately. I think the city council must just be a bunch of women or something. It was just, people were actually protesting, saying it had historical value. I'm not even kidding. I'm not making this up. There was people protesting the demolishing of the pink building and the one that was, you know what you're talking about, right? At the end of
There's a reason it got torn down.
So if we take a if we take a left here, well, right here, we'll be in Miami city limits soon. This is technically all still outside Miami city limits.
Yeah.
Area looks sketchy. There's nobody out and about. You know that the Cuban people are moving into here now?
Really?
This used to be way worse. It's cleaned up a lot.
Yeah.
This area here.
Definitely can't tell.
Yeah, it's cleaned up a lot.
Well, yeah.
Look at these apartments, dude. Look at these apartments. Can you go in there? Doesn't it look sketchy as crap?
Yeah. Those look kind of
I don't know what they are. They definitely look sketchy. Look at this. Definitely looks sketchy.
Excuse me.
Excuse you. That Ray's Pizza.
Yeah.
This definitely looks sketchy at night. I don't know what they are. They're just apartments, though.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, apartments with window shakers? They don't have central air?
I don't know.
You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, it's alright. It's not like within Miami City, but you can already tell it's kind of hood.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like this. I thought I'd just be able to pull out quickly.
You know what I want to have one day?
Is it me or Miami going to crap lately?
I don't know. Ooh, what was that?
I don't really know. I'm out of breath.
Next time you like, if you're seeing that now, like, imagine like it gonna be like some kind of movie.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm confused.
No, like bold that, so there's bold other stuff.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Like Cat Williams type thing.
No, because there's a new law.
Mm-hmm.
See, the women can do it by themselves,
Yeah.
but they can't have a guy anymore because there's new laws now that are very, very strict.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing of the past. Okay, we're officially in Miami city limits now. Liberty City is kind of on the side. We drove through Liberty City earlier for another video. I'm gonna try to roll through here again, but it's really not recommendable to come through. It's just to drive through here twice in one night. But a few hours have passed. Hopefully, it's not the same people hanging out as earlier.
No.
Sometimes people are just hanging out and they'll see your car again. They'll get nervous. It's definitely dangerous out here. Miami is a safe city as a whole, but these parts over here are a different type of place. This is a whole different world. This is actually the same street we were on earlier. So we're right through here. A cop, I don't know if he's just there for
Yeah, I remember.
for decoration.
I don't know.
Let me just put the window down real quick. Here, what's going on? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All good. All good. Anyway, everybody's just chilling, having a good time. Man, it's Miami, bro. You gotta love Miami. They are definitely having a good time out there in that corner.
Yeah.
This is just a random dog right here. You still gotta be careful. You know, they patrol this spot endlessly, and even then stuff goes down. It's wild how this stuff would just, even with cops so near close, like people, this just still goes down. Oh, they got that old school stuff going on.
Yeah.
Miami is like, it's stuck in a page of history. And people still listen to Trick Daddy and Trino like it just came out.
Yeah.
And that's one thing about Miami. Not bad. These are the new projects. Liberty Square. The old projects are behind this stuff, but people do hang out over here. But I'm surprised there's less cops. Usually they got this place gridlock, man. They don't let people breathe, man. Like, let people breathe. The cop. Well, I mean, even if, you know what I mean. This is pretty, actually. The new buildings are gorgeous.
Yeah.
They got palm trees. They got gated parking. Look at that.
I think there's a pool too.
Yeah. They got gated parking. The buildings are pretty. They put nice landscaping. They got nice sidewalks. They did an elaborate work with the, like it's a totally different environment. They're really beautiful buildings. Like, they did a great job with that. But people who have like criminal records and stuff, you're not gonna get your like the people that were on this side over here. These are the old projects. People that were here, and if they had criminal records or like all types of problems going on, they weren't gonna renew their housing lease. No, it's not even a lease. It's like it's free. So So, but there's still some of the original buildings here, and there's still people hanging out. But see, even like the parking is gated around the back, most of it. See, this is all one way. This is freaking crazy. It was crazy to do this in 2008. 2008, when I used to come through here as a teenager, before I met you, there'd be 400 or 500 people hanging out.
Yeah.
And if you drove through, they were gonna check you. There'd be two guys with whatever, you know, and they'd be like, "Who are you and why are you coming through here?" And if you didn't have a business coming through here, if you're just coming through here to scope it out, believe me, they weren't too happy about it. Be real careful here. Nice little motorcycle. And everything. I still got people living on this side. Eventually with time, you know, there's still people here living over here. I'm gonna go through the bike. That's sweet. That's fun right there. I'll be tearing through all them lawns right now. Man, these tow mirrors is gonna be hard to squeeze through here. I'll make it though. I'll make it. These tow mirrors are no. Am I too close on that side?
No, you're so.
I'm good. All right. I think the people that are left here are just the ones that are like really from here for real.
Yeah.
It's a deep hangout spot over there. People dance on the street and everything.
Oh, wait.
I put the windows down so they can see us, and also I have a conversation inside the car so we're not creeping people out. You know, they can hear us talking, and I'm talking in a very calm fashion. So the main thing for me, at least in my experiences, is not to seem like you're an aggressor, because really being confused for somebody you're not is very dangerous. Probably one of the most dangerous things could be out here is just to get confused for somebody who's from another neighborhood or something. So if we're having a nice calm conversation inside the vehicle and they can hear you, windows down, they can see your face and identify you if they feel the need to. That's the way I roll. I'm not saying that's the way that's best. That's the way I roll. You know, a lot of neighborhoods, especially in Miami, it's just you know, because at the end of the day, it's not like people are trying to victimize you in the hood, but you could definitely be confused. We got cops out here, lots of police. Go real slow. There's a teddy bear right there. That's not good. Cops right here. Okay, they got 3 cops right here. We'll go slow. Teddy bear on the corner usually represents where somebody passed. There's a restaurant right here. I'm gonna keep rolling. I'm not gonna stress these cops out by making a turn here. It's smoke shop. It's gonna be nerve-wracking to be a cop in a place like this. There's some people cleaning up. You can go ahead, bro. You go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's fresh.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it's alright. Now, as you see, we're within Miami city limits at night. It is pretty active out here. But Miami is very different than any other cities, man. Out here, Miami is different in that you're cool. Like, you don't have to worry. If you're just doing you, you're okay, you know? Miami isn't like a lot of other places where if they're this active, especially on Friday night, people are going to be worried about you. Like, I just put my windows down. They can see who I am, and I don't look threatening. The vehicle definitely doesn't look threatening. That cop's going to come pull us over for sure. Yeah. See how you turn around in his house? A lot of times with police in these types of neighborhoods, they really patrol for outsiders, for like, if they feel that you're not supposed to be in it. If the cops are really bad in Miami, if they feel you're not supposed to be in the neighborhood, they might come harass you and whatever, you know? So far, we've never, other than, worst only city, in Titusville we got pulled over, right? Was it Titusville?
No.
What city was it we got pulled over?
St. Augustine.
St. Augustine we got pulled over. But let me tell you guys something. Melbourne, St. Augustine, and Titusville on the east coast of Florida, they are bad for police. Just, you know, kind of, you know, targeting people like that. They're bad for that. That's the only area we've really got pulled over in the hood, right?
Yeah.
Nowhere else.
Nowhere else.
So, like, you know, back in the day, the cops, if they saw you in the neighborhood and thought you weren't supposed to be there,
Yeah.
they'd pull you over without a reason. Like, that doesn't exist too much anymore.
No.
Not too much of that goes on anymore. That used to be a big thing in the past. I think nowadays there's a lot less of that. We'll go slow through here so we can catch some people hanging out and stuff.
Yeah.
This is a pretty big hangout spot right around here.
Yeah.
Alright guys, we're gonna get out of here. That's the drive through Miami at night. Most people are just, you know, having a good time. Doesn't seem like people are, you know, it looks like a normal neighborhood, just people with their family and friends having a good time. Just family and friends having a good time, that's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
Miami is a very cool city, but I try not to look threatening. This vehicle doesn't look threatening. The type of vehicle you drive makes a huge difference. Like, we've noticed that if you're in a newer, more elegant type of vehicle, not like luxury, there's a bunch of cops there too. Look, there's a lot of police presence through here. There's 4 police cars there, 4 over there. It seems like but it is the highest crime rate area of the city. But what I always wondered is how many unnecessary stops do the cops make around here, you know? Versus if you're like in Brickell or South Beach. Let's take South Beach for example. What if the police in South Beach just randomly stop pulling people over and searching their vehicle? What would they find? You know what I mean? I always wonder that. You know what I mean? Like, so I think crime rates sometimes are subjective to what they're trying to do versus what's really. Just let's be honest, South Beach is scarier than this.
Yeah.
South Beach is nuts. Oh, here's a cop right here. Yeah, so definitely a lot of police presence in this area. Like too much police presence. But the people that are out and about don't seem like they're doing up to any trouble. I mean, it's just people hanging out with their families. Yeah. Some women are waiting to build their families.
Yeah.
But that was over there. That one over here.
Yeah.
And we gotta get in the other lane.
Going.
Yeah, let me see how I can get in the other lane. We got a car behind us now that's gonna get angry at us.
Oh yeah.
Let me see how I can squeeze it a bit. Oh, we can almost make it if that car behind us moves. Come on, you can move up a foot. Don't be a jerk. You can move up a foot and that can get out of the way. He didn't want to move. So now he's forcing me to block on the other person behind me. That's a jerk move.
Yeah.
There we go. That car's going to move out of the way. But he's still not going to move. He's just being ignorant.
Yeah. Oh, look, he did move.
Yeah,
wow.
Don't be a jerk. Come on. All he had to do was move a foot up and I could have let those cars pass.
Yeah.
Lots of police presence, though. A whole lot of police presence out here. And look how many people are still out and about. It's 11:30 at night.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of people coming through here.
Yeah.
So, there it is. That's the hoods of Miami. You know, I've been through here 1,000 times, and the only time I really had trouble here was one time that it was my fault because I did something very stupid. If you just mind your own business and don't bother people, you are usually good in the hood. And that's not just in Miami. That's usually anywhere. There's a few places where people are just gonna come bother, you know, like Baltimore or like Detroit. Baltimore, it's bigger places like that. Nobody bothered us in Detroit, but in Baltimore there were people trying to bother us when we were doing none of them. You know, Philadelphia, places like that maybe. But in general, if you just mind your own business, you are usually okay in the hood, even if it's Friday night. Look at how many hoods we've been to.
Yeah.
You know, here we are alive.
Yeah.
Here we are alive. I know. I see you. I see you. You ain't gonna flash your lights. I see you. I see you. I see you. We've been through a lot of hoods and we're still alive. Here we are today. I've had scarier encounters with bad drivers in the suburbs than I've had with bad people in the hoods. People have this misconception that the hoods are this horrible place where everybody's out to get you. People are just having a good time. Just having a good time. This car's definitely drunk or something. Like, swerve. First, look how slow he's driving. That's super slow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass this guy. Super slow and kind of like swerving.
Well, it's Friday night at 11:30.
Yeah. There's gonna be people that aren't sober on the roads.
Yeah.
Look at this one. He's kind of on. Look at this one.
Oh, yep. Yep.
But yeah, there's definitely people.
That's what happens.
And it's still early in the night. You know.
Yeah.
You gotta be really careful at night.
Yeah.
Night and the weekends, you gotta be. To me, it's more dangerous to be on 95 with these bad drivers I've been drinking. To me, it's more dangerous to be out here on 95 than it is in the hoods of Miami. It's just people who spend their entire lives driving through congested roads are scared of going into the hoods. And to me, and I get this question a lot, like, aren't you scared of going to the hoods? Like, not really. I'm scared of this. Scares me right here. Being on an expressway with people who've been drinking and now they want to drag race or something, that scares me way more than going into a hood. Like, this one's got a boat with no lights. This one's towing a boat with no lights. We've already seen 2 cars. That scares me more than anything, honestly. You know? We're on 95 heading northbound now. We're definitely in the most dangerous place to be in Miami now. Interstate 95, let's be honest. I want to pass this car, but I'm tired. I'm sober and I'm tired until 11:30 at night.
Yeah.
I guess 595 will be the way out, right? Keep an eye out for 595. There is also another way of getting out that's quicker. I think you gotta go on a toll road. I'm not looking for toll roads right now. We've got enough toll roads to pay. You've been paying the toll roads to make one on it, right?
Yeah. Continue on I-95 north for 3 miles.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
75.
So right now we are definitely in the most dangerous place to be in Miami. Interstate 95 with a bunch of people driving back to their suburban life after a few shots. Miami's a cool city, man. You know what I think happens in Miami? I think a lot of people come from out of town and mess things up.
Yeah.
That's really what I think happens in Miami.
Because half the cars that I've seen that have been driving crazy are like from different states.
And I also feel like, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like...
In 2 miles, take exit 12A on the left for Florida's Turnpike toward Turnpike.
Oh, I'm not getting on Turnpike.
It gets you to 70.
No, forget it. I'm not getting on Turnpike.
Okay.
I'd rather keep going on 95 to 595. I know it's a little bit longer, but I'm not getting on Turnpike. Alright guys, we're going to finish this video at 30 minutes exactly. But there it is, a beautiful drive through Miami at night, well-lit city. A lot of other cities have a lot higher crime rate than Miami. I know it looks very hood, but it's just families hanging out with their people. It's not. And it's very well patrolled.
Wow.
And the cops, they know the regulars that's just hanging out on Friday night. And they know the ones that cause trouble. And so, you know, just because people hanging out doesn't mean it's bad. Alright, y'all. There it is. I had a great time driving through Miami.
Did you catch the person sleeping on the expressway?
Oh, there, I missed it. I can see the video later
Oh
on.
my gosh.
Alright, y'all.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to be checking